viewers, welcome to the Global News Update on Top Accolade News. First, the headlines. Atiku and Obi to challenge PEPC ruling in Supreme Court. Mexico on track for first female president. Hong Kong paralyzed by flash flooding. North Korea's claims of new nuclear attack submarine. Details coming up shortly. In politics, Atiku and Obi to challenge PEPC ruling in Supreme Court. Presidential candidates Alhaji Atiku Abubakar and Mr. Peter Obi from the People's Democratic Party PDP and Labour Party LP respectively have vowed to challenge the dismissal of their petitions against President Bola Tinubu's election in the Supreme Court. Despite the presidential election petition court's ruling affirming Tinubu's victory, Atiku and Obi remain committed to their quest for electoral justice. Still on politics, Mexico on track for first female president. Mexico is poised to elect its first female president in the upcoming 2024 general election. Claudia Sheinbaum, nominated by the ruling party Morena, will compete against Senator Xochitl Gálvez, the opposition coalition candidate. They seek to succeed President Andrés Manuel López Obrador, who is ineligible for re-election due to Mexican law. Sheinbaum, a former mayor of Mexico City, has long been a favorite for the nomination. Regarding environment, Hong Kong paralyzed by flash flooding. In a shocking turn of events, Hong Kong grapples with unprecedented flash floods after the heaviest rainfall over a century. The deluge, which began late Thursday night, transformed streets into surging torrents, submerging metro stations and trapping drivers. Over 158 millimeters of rain in a single hour was recorded, setting a new record since 1884. Authorities have urged residents to seek shelter as extreme weather conditions continue to pose a threat. On security matters, North Korea's claims of new nuclear attack submarine. North Korea proudly announced the launch of a new Korean-style tactical nuclear attack submarine, but skepticism abounds. South Korean authorities doubt the vessel's operational capability, with doubts about the claims of its nuclear capabilities. Experts in the United States have also questioned the validity of the submarine's potency. This announcement comes shortly after North Korea simulated a nuclear missile attack. You are watching the news on Top Accolade News. Do stay with us. Still to come. Thanks for staying with us. Still on the news. On safety and security, dozens killed in attacks in Mali. Two separate attacks by suspected Al-Qaeda-linked militants in northeastern Mali resulted in the tragic deaths of 64 people, including civilians. The attacks targeted a passenger boat on the Niger River near Timbuktu and an army base in Bamba, in the northern Gaho region. The region has seen escalating violence in recent years, causing humanitarian concerns and endangering children's access to education. In education, French court upholds abaya ban in public schools. France's highest court has upheld the government's ban on students in public schools wearing the abaya, a traditional Muslim garment. Rights groups warned that this decision may lead to increased discrimination. The ban, rooted in a 2004 law against conspicuous religious symbols, has faced criticism for lacking a clear definition of the abaya. The ruling has sparked concerns about discrimination and privacy infringements. In sports, Messi strikes in World Cup qualifying. Lionel Messi's trademark free kick secured a 1-0 victory for world champions Argentina in their South American World Cup qualifying match against Ecuador. This win marks the start of the long journey of South American qualifying for the 2026 World Cup. Messi's goal drew him level with Luis Suarez as the all-time leading scorer in South American qualifiers. Argentina dominated possession against the defensively strong Ecuador side. That concludes our global news update for today. We have covered a range of international developments from politics to security. Thank you for joining us. I am Jonathan Power. Connect and engage with us on all social media handles. Do have a wonderful day.